Hello everyone, welcome back to your very own YouTube channel, Dr. Nikita's Radsynapse, and this is M3 with N3. So starting with our today's morning motivation. So continuing with the yesterday's M3 with N3 where we read about how the mind controls our fate and destiny. So here is another piece from the same author and which goes like this. So the author says, I am confident you have known someone who has been married anywhere from 10 to 25 years and have no children. So the author asks that we all must be knowing some couple who might be married since a long time and they don't have any children. Then they adopted a baby and within a year or two they had one of their own. Don't misunderstand. There are thousands of people who for physiological reasons cannot have children, but there are even more who for psychological reasons do not have children. Many times, if a baby is not immediately forthcoming, the couple grows unduly concerned and are soon expressing the fear that they cannot have a family. Then they decide to adopt a baby before it is too late. When the baby arrives, they are invariably approached by numbers of friends and relatives who tell them essentially the same thing. And they say, wouldn't it be funny if the same thing happened to you that happened to my cousin, sister, friend, neighbor, acquaintance, etc.? The doctor told them they could not have children, so they adopted a baby, and within a few months they discovered they were going to have one all on their own. So the mind is a dutiful servant and will follow the instructions we give it. For years, the couple had been negatively instructing their minds. We cannot have a baby. We cannot have a baby. We cannot have a baby. And the body followed the mind's instructions. Later, when their friends gave them positive examples of others with the same situation, invariably the husband and wife said to each other, wouldn't it be funny if that happened to us? Now, you can finish the story, can't you? So basically, yes, the mind is a dutiful servant. Whatever you give orders to the mind, your body, your universe, your environment, your surroundings, the people around you, they automatically follow that. So as the author says, for so many years, the couple will not have a child because they have this fear always that they won't have a child. And once they adopt, and when they have other people saying that, it generally happens that once you adopt, then you get a child of your own, then you start thinking in that direction and you do get one. So I've experienced this so many times in my life that whatever I think, whatever I wish for, it manifests in my life somehow or the other. That magical stroke happens, whatever I think of, and it reinforces that belief that yes, the mind is very, very powerful. So be very cautious henceforth of making any thought, giving any order to your mind, because remember, it will manifest. Thoughts are the things. Thoughts determine the size of your life. Okay? Think small, so you'll live a small life. Think big, and you would live a big life. So yes, I hope that has motivated you a bit. That's all about motivation. Let's dive into our mnemonic time now. So in our today's session for the mnemonic that we have is based on hematology because that's the target for our revision. I hope all of you are following the daily targets for revision, be it for AIIMS, FMGE, NEET PG on our Telegram group, Dr. Nikita's Radsynapse. So we have started with integrated hematology revision today. So the question is, the CMYC gene, CMYC gene is located on which chromosome? 14, 8, 11 or 1? So for this we should know that the CMYC gene, in the MYC gene you have CMYC, NMYC and LMYC. Out of that CMYC gene we have read a lot in Burkitt's lymphoma. You remember that alphabet B and C they go together. So Burkitt's में CMYC रहता है. So B and C they go together. And so we know that Burkitt's में CMYC है. So Burkitt's में the chromosome which is affected, the translocations that we have read are all involving the chromosome 8. Like 8, 14, 2, 8. So how to remember that is The alphabet B, Burkitt's ka B, it looks like figure 8, the number 8. So remember, Burkitt is 8. I've also shared the cheat codes of the other chromosomal translocations. The video is there on my YouTube channel already. I'll share the link in the description also. So make sure you watch that video, which has the important chromosomal translocations with CD markers, and you will not have to mark them ever after. So remember, Burkitt's is C-MYC and it is B is 8, it is present on chromosome 8. So that's all for today. I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye, take care, keep studying, keep revising, and keep winning.